for Cotto Brazil when he just got dumped on the back of his head by old Dick there. Look at this. Yeah, he's insisting Gastineau raise his...
Wait a minute, what did you just call him?
Old Dick.
Oh, Dick Holiday.
Fair enough, yeah.
Welcome everyone once again to Wrestling's High Marks, the highest podcast ever. With your hosts, Cheez Man.
This is the Cheez Man.
I need some Kleenex or an NXT Women's title, whichever you got.
Mojo.
Mojo is here.
Listen, this is how a can works.
And yours truly, Whiz.
Let's just call him Whiz.
I'll try not to rape for a few minutes.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining us. What am up?
This is Wrestling's High Marks, episode 62. It's fucking that time of the week again where you have to deal with us for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, episode 62. I'm Cheez Man, joined along with Mojo
and Whiz. We're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna do another PBW, Powerbomb Wrestling Watch Along, or as we have taken to calling it, PB-Dub. PB-Dub. If you haven't watched one of these with us yet,
it's gonna be fun.
It's kind of like your old school, like an 80s style production, but with people that have no business being in the ring for the most part. It's great.
The guy that I saw the still frame for this, I like to call him Sean Giannetti.
All right. It's oh so bad, but that makes it so good. We love us some Powerbomb Wrestling. It's always good for a laugh, and every now and then there actually is a good match. But for the most part, it's almost like it's entertainment is what I would call it.
We like laughing. Yeah, we like laughing at how bad the wrestling is, and even more than that, how bad the commentary is.
Norm Waymer's my favorite person ever.
Man!
He really
Don't
is.
Don't you say a bad word about Norm Waymer again!
And if you don't love the theme song, then we can't be friends. If you hear that theme song and you don't fall in love, then we can't be friends. So anyway, let's get you there. That is Powerbomb Wrestling. It's on YouTube. Powerbomb Wrestling 6/16/19. You can also look up Norm Waymer. That's Wamer. He's the owner of the promotion, and his channel is where all the episodes go. I might have named the channel something different, but hey, I'm not in charge of that shit.
All right.
So
what the fuck do I
have a name like Norm Waymer?
Yeah, exactly. If you got
name,
a name like that, you take full advantage of it.
Name your channel that.
It's a lot like a warm wiener, but I'm going to let that slide for now, no pun intended.
It's like, I'm not over 300 pounds.
Never stopped you before.
All right.
I'm not in excess of 300 pounds. What the fuck do I know about how to properly name a YouTube channel about wrestling after myself?
I couldn't name it after my promotion, but fuck that. That's like you can watch WWE videos on YouTube at Vince McMahon.
It's the Vince McMahon channel. That's great.
Power Bottom Wrestling, yes, June. That's almost an appropriate name for this.
Power Bottom Wrestling. How did we never say that before?
That's great.
Points to June in the Mixler chat for bringing that one out. Power Bottom Wrestling.
That's right.
Oh my goodness.
Because this is like only the second or third time that we've watched this together.
Right.
Yep. Speaking of, Sam, did you about ready? I know you want to do a watch along.
Okay, I didn't hear much of any of that because y'all talked all over each other.
Heads up in the chat.
I'm not in the chat. I did it on purpose.
I was just asking if making sure Sam could hear us.
Oh, okay.
I know. I'm going to close it out as soon as we start the watch along, but Sam was saying she wanted to do the watch along. So I'm like, Sam, are you here? Are you listening? Can we start the watch along?
It's hard to keep up with the chat and the actual wrestling on the screen at the same time, and so I kind of have to not do it. Sorry, everyone, but I'll be in the chat eventually.
Okay, Sam says she's ready.
And that's all that matters. Now we can do our show.
Exactly. That was the important thing.
Yep.
For anybody out there on download, if you're not there yet, pause it, because we're starting this shit in 4:18, 4:19, 4:20.
Booyakasha.
And I left the music up just a little bit on purpose.
Anyways, start off with Oldberg.
I think he said this guy's a fag. I'm no lip reader, but that's what I look like.
All right. Well, I guess.
Man, Elias did not like Aldo Montoya.
And
Oh,
it's
there's
Oldberg
Oldberg again.
All right. Yeah.
Damn.
What a
Aldo
takedown by
Montoya
Hercules
didn't get any-
Hernandez.
Oh.
All
Oh,
his
that's right.
highlights are from like, the same 30 matches.
Oh, they
No,
changed
not
it
anymore.
a
He's
little
not. Oh, there they are.
bit. Norm Waymer and the inimitable Terry Sullivan. It's
Who's
like
totally turtly enough for the Turtle Club.
it's like a church who also puts on a wrestling show.
Norm's always looks like he just fucking smelled somebody. Like he's just sitting there shitting himself and he can smell it.
He's like, who farted? Terrific.
God damn it, should ate all those hot wings.
That smells
Just running right out
terrific.
of me. I didn't mean to shit myself. It just runs right out of me. It's like drool, but from my anus.
I sweat bacon grease.
Oh. I gotta turn this down a little bit because I'm getting an echo.
Boo.
That's weird. How the hell was I getting an echo?
Are you
If I- oh, wait, no, I can't hear
monitoring the
yours.
Mixler?
No.
Oh, okay, then I don't know.
Whatever. Couple of ex-champions. Like, oh, really? I'm so excited.
Well, we know it won't be the legendary Madman Fulton.
What? June. I heard him say something about June. June's in this shit? Let's see if we can figure out which one's June.
I feel like it's going to be obvious, but we'll...
Sean Casey. He used to play
I
first
gotta
base
turn
for the
this-
Tigers.
Damn it, I got to be able to hear the damn shit. It's half the fun is hearing this fucking tool bag.
Oh, damn it.
Listen, I just keep it turned out really low.
Oh, there we go.
Sean Casey. Is that
Okay, cool.
Sean Giannetti you were talking about?
Why, yeah.
Yes.
Who would have
Oh,
thought?
the sexy Sean Casey.
It's
But
it's
I was saying,
Sean
like,
somebody.
he used to play first base for the Tigers because there used to be a Sean Casey for the Tigers.
Yeah,
Big John Murray.
wasn't he the guy that couldn't hit a changeup? Or wait, no, that's
No, Sean Casey was
Aubrey
far
Huff.
when we had him.
Aubrey Huff could not hit a changeup. It
You know, I think him and Casey played together at one point, so it's understandable. I get that.
It's Tom Ross.
It was comical. If you wanted to strike out Aubrey Huff, just throw him changeups. He had some weird fucking.
Oh my god, why can't I remember his damn name? The one dude looks like a mix between Iggy Pop and fucking David shit. Lead singer Van Halen. Come on,
David Lee
help me
Roth?
out here.
David Lee
Yes,
Roth.
it's Iggy Lee Roth
Iggy Lee Roth. There you go.
versus a whiter Carlito, or not Carlito, but Chavo Guerrero.
It's the actual.
Come on, Sean Giannetti.
Fuck. What was the name when he was a white guy? Kerwin White. It's the actual Kerwin White. It's actually him. It's who they base the
versus
character
the
off
heart
of.
palpitation kid, the heart murmur kid.
The Heart Stopper. The end of the event.
It's closing out the show. We're only 5 minutes in, yeah, but he's dead.
I'm not
The
your
heart-risk
living
kid.
boy. I'm just a corpse toy.
He's not
Druggy
about getting physically
boy.
involved on behalf of his team.
Think I'm cute. I know I got AFib.
The myocardial infarction kid.
Gotta get that cholesterol down.
This is such good shit.
See. Like how his shirt says "throw it up, throw it down." Like, what are you talking here? Is this your fucking heart monitor? Throw it up, throw it down.
He's giving instructions for the adrenaline pen to his heart. Quick up, quick down.
Yeah.
I put that on my shirt to make sure I don't forget to take my pills.
Fiction chart.
Some wrestlers have brass knucks on their fucking waistline. He has a fucking adrenaline shot. Straight to the heart. Straight to the heart. Oops. So we're in the corner munching fucking Aleve and shit. Or no, Bayer. Uh-oh, feel a heart attack. Come on, give me some Bayer.
Dude, you know, like we're like sitting here cracking jokes on the guy, but that guy could party like a motherfucker in the 50s.
He was legendary.
Oh, I'm hearing a great echo effect.
That's the first time I've actually heard them through here. I shut it off on my end.
You know, credit to
That's
him
not
at
sound
least.
anyway. I was getting pulled back out.
These guys do look like wrestlers and shit, you know. I just mean because a lot of the guys in the ring just totally look like Joe Normal guy who was at the bar last night, and they're like, "Hey man, you want to wrestle tomorrow?" Okay, if I ain't too hungover, I'll be there,
Dude,
bro.
up by his shorts. Get in there. All right. I don't care how tall that other dude is. He does not come off as intimidating.
No, he's
Looks
like,
retarded.
he's like
Yeah, you do good. Get him, Iggy.
White Kurgan.
It's drunk Kurgan. It's Slurgan.
Slurgan. You leave
Shout
that
out, nasty.
alone.
Yuck.
Shout out. Oh, man. Dude, I thought of a great fucking joke about that, but it's too late now. I'll have to wait until the next Nasty Family Feud.
Oh. Yeah, I don't even know when the last one of those was. I haven't seen an alert in a little while, I want to say.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I haven't caught one in a minute either, man. It's a bummer. It was
That makes all three of us.
It was one of the joys in my life. Of course I quit doing it, because anything I like, they destroy. It happens all the time.
Right, why do you ruin everything? Fuck you, life.
He didn't do the pose, and that's how you know it was a 2 count. Oh, wait, no, wrong dude. It's not Shawn
Wrong
Michaels.
Sam's making enchiladas.
Oh, fuck.
Snap.
I want enchiladas, damn it. It's an awful long drive for enchiladas, though.
Oh, they'd definitely be cold by the time we got there.
That's enchilada driving. Okay, no. I'll just cut that out.
You know, You should get away from all that Texas flooding and shit, Sam. Come up here and visit us. Bring
Yeah,
enchiladas.
that's a great idea. Bring enchiladas.
Hell, just bring your recipe. I mean, I got an oven that works. You can make them here.
I like the way you think, man. He helps
I got a
to make it
grocery
easy
store.
for everybody.
So I got a grocery store within walking distance. I will give you directions.
And as you know,
It took a
he's
minute,
not
but I
kidding
get it now.
about that walk-in.
I will give you directions. It wasn't, I will take you there or I will walk there for you. It's I will draw you a map on a little piece of paper and wish you the best.
Iggy Lee Roth's not doing so well.
Well, who is really?
Come on, Sean Janetti.
Dude, he even sells like fucking Shawn Michaels.
Well, yeah, he's obviously gimmicking him. You can tell. He's like, yeah, I will want to do like a Shawn Michaels type thing, including the
No, the
hair and the
guy's-
oldness.
Actual name, even though we haven't been saying it, is supposed to be like Sexy Sean Casey. Or
Right.
Yeah, that's Sean Casey. Versus Kerwin White.
You might remember him from his days on the Detroit Tigers, and we're back to the beginning of the match, folks.
Yeah. Call back.
Kerwin White versus Sean Casey in a
I keep on seeing Detroit
in a
come
no
up on,
holds barred
post
match to
match.
see who's more entitled, who
June
has
wants
less
us to do a
white
jerk.
guilt. What were you gonna say?
June wants us to do a jerk along at some point.
Well, we could watch the first 20 minutes to a half hour of that Paris Hilton video.
Yeah. We could, but
It's a
June,
guy
June
jerking
wouldn't
off
enjoy
on a
that.
couch.
Yeah, June wouldn't enjoy that as much.
Oh, I see. He wants us to be the ones who are jerking off while he does what along.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay. Nah. It might be better not to answer that question anyway.
Ting.
I get it. He's also jerking. It's a jerk along. Okay, it's a long
All right,
range circle jerk.
He pinned him with his balls to his ear. He got the 3 count with his nutsack in his ear.
I would have caught that, but I
Well,
was
you can't hear the
working out the
referee
logistics of
making
how
the
we're going to
3
jerk
count.
off with June.
You don't know to kick out. You're still thinking about
He was
that.
he won by teabagged eardrum.
Like I said, what a good idea.
What a
If you can't
finish.
hear the referee making the 3 count, he doesn't know to kick out. Brilliant. I say.
Oops.
What do you say? I'm going to Graceland.
You
I
said
forgot
just
to
broke
turn
your
on the
mic again.
microphone.
Oh no, you said I just turned off your mic.
Look, man, I just fucking ordered these on eBay for $25. Don't drop them.
He's like, hey, look at this disgrace in the
I
ring.
was lucky enough to get one free.
Look,
I got 2 of
look
them.
at you, Chavo.
I got one free. And Mojo has
Look at
earned his
those
first
big ass
5-minute break
background.
of the evening.
Which is good since they're probably just going to do a bunch of talking for the next 2
Well,
minutes.
We should get a couple
Chavo,
cool
Chavo,
commercials
work.
too, though.
Look, there's like maybe 30 people there.
Well, it's all. It's everybody who was at the church after service was over.
Chavo, do you think you would have won the match if you wouldn't have disregarded your Mexican heritage?
Is that Rob Van Dam in the front row there? He laughed when I said that.
Oh, somebody's wearing a Michigan hat. Oh, I think I see a state hat in the background too. No, that's the Detroit hat.
Well, like we discussed before, evidently they have a lot of things in Toledo.
Look at that crowd. Look how pumped they are.
They are hype AF.
Look at all the open mouths.
Like,
At least I don't see any cell phones out.
right?
Like I said, at least to their credit, at least they're looking in that direction. I'd have my phone out or something.
It's like, I got all these douchey tattoos, and it's too late to get them removed.
And then I asked
One of them's a red rocket, for Christ's
if
sake.
they could remove my tattoos, and they told me no.
He has a tattoo of a red rocket.
The red rocket.
That usually only means one thing, you
Red
guys.
rocket. Red rocket.
Look at Norm. He looks as happy as ever.
Here's your lipstick.
I think I have a turtle head sticking out.
I can smell it.
He just got word that the Ponderosa down the street is out of business.
Like, ooh, that one passed around a turd on the way out.
The fuck you mean there's no Golden Corral in this town?
I can show you on my hand because I'm from Michigan.
I
where
know
there's a
Jeff Foxworthy,
Ponderosa.
you son of a bitch.
Dude, I was driving back down from up north
Goldberg
today.
again from his one match ever. And there's Hercules Hernandez.
Damn, there's
And there's Kofi Kingston. There's
From
I was
Joe
driving back down from fucking up
Randy
north this
Orton, Bray
morning,
Wyatt.
and there's a goddamn Ponderosa in Clare, Michigan still.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought they were all gone. And there's still a Bennigan's in fucking Mount Pleasant.
Oldberg. Oldberg. Burn. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'll stop.
He's a mix between Goldberg and Adam Bomb.
Right?
Gold Bomb.
He literally looks like he's like, I got out of prison 2 weeks ago. No one will hire me. Can I wrestle for you guys? Hey, it's Yuck Nasty in the room. Yuck Nasty.
What's
Shout
up,
out
Yuck?
Yuck.
what I'm up, yuck.
You might know Yuck Nasty as that other guy from Get in the Corner with Doggy Baby.
No. Yuck's the one that slurs.
Is he like cross-eyed, or does he got
Sam,
like
nice
really
guy.
lightly colored eyes, or what's the deal with him? Oh, I'm sure Sam likes that guy. I mean, look at him. He looks like he would like destroy a vagina to death. I just
That
got
and
out of
another
prison and I
thing that
forgot
Sam
what women
likes-
are.
I don't know.
It's the
He looked like he would
probably
destroy an anus to death.
the gray beard, too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Sam does have that old fetish. Oh shit! Everybody got their Red Wing shoes?
If not,
I got my Red Wings, but nothing to do with
2122
shoes.
North Reynolds Road in Toledo. Weekdays 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday 12 to 4. Call 419-531-1948. That's Red Wing Shoes, Toledo.
And if you need any
I don't shit, be
announcer
there in under
work,
an hour.
contact Mojo. He's currently doing voiceover and announcer work for anyone that might need it.
True that.
Sam loves. Oh my god, his eyes. I have a feeling those might be fake. Those might be contacts.
Yeah,
Sam.
I'm pretty
If
sure
not,
there are contacts
I'll be
for
surprised.
like if not, he's like
That's
nearly
why I had
blind.
Right.
that blind stare going on. Where's the camera again? Where am I supposed to be looking?
The good news is, Sam, that my eyes are kind of blue like that.
So is Marty Ben, branch manager, Fairway.
And here we are with the legends again.
Oh shit! What's up, Papa Dave?
Oh shit.
Speaking of a legend, Papa Dave.
From the WNC
Super Party, who we were making some reference to earlier on Twitter. Y'all can check that video out. That's where we got it from if you weren't already hip to the guy who used to introduce Edge. He used to say, the rated R superstar.
Superstar.
And so, yeah, we just went ahead and transferred that over to Super Party. Because why not?
The Sons
I
of
think
Michigan, it's
his
pretty
voice-
clear you think he was talking about strengths and numbers and gains.
Now it's
Awesome closed caption.
Seems like it's me and Mojo who do the super party thing most of the time, but I think Cheez Man actually did it the very first time, and then we like appropriated it from his culture.
Yeah. I believe you're right.
Yeah. So credit where credit is due. Cheez Man actually is the one that really started that whole thing.
Whatever. The funny thing is, I mean, he wasn't supposed to do that originally, and his voice cracked a couple times, and they were like, fuck it, just run with it.
That's great.
Because it did become a gimmick. Like, they even brought his
It's
ass
great,
back to
man.
announce Edge.
It was a hook.
Oh, we're actually going to see it. Hercules against Aldo Montoya without his mask.
Like, damn, dude, Jinder's back on the roids.
Wow, that guy can barely walk already.
I was just gonna say, what the hell is that? It's either Jinder's back on the roids or Rusev's lost some weight. Which one is it? No more Rusev day snacking.
Oh, don't. It's not already time to be. You've done one move, dude.
Yeah. I celebrate and then I can't walk.
Like, wow. Great move there, Sid Vicious. You better fucking scream at the crowd for 30 seconds now.
It's like, man, Aldo Montoya looks like shit, but Just Incredible looks pretty good.
Wow.
Just because Just Incredible was Aldo Montoya.
It's a good thing he missed that hardwood and landed on that nice cushy concrete instead.
Oh shit. I got rather laying on the fucking concrete too. You splinters from that. Ain't much gloss to that floor. I get the feeling like that's an old gym floor that you get splinters from. Oh, great camera angle.
See, at first you
see the stairs? That was fucking.
thought
that
the
was
guy
amazing.
was talking shit to the people in the crowd, but he was actually asking that guy where he got that purple shirt from.
Where'd you get that purple shirt? That shit looks fly, bro.
Who go good with these wrestling pants I got on right now?
Be tight as fuck and be the hookup. What you mean, Mervins? I thought
Now,
they
if you could
closed.
just hold the rope there and hold the. Oh, thank you.
There ain't no more Mervins.
I hate
Talking
those
about
rope pods. Mervins. Outdated motherfucker.
How long you had that shirt?
Did you see Baby Wolverine in the audience?
No.
I didn't. Baby Wolverine.
Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, the little kid standing up in the back. He's dressed up like Wolverine. I see it now.
Nice. He's kicking his ass.
There he is.
He took his ears off.
Kicking his ass, behind.
Damn, that kid's more built than most of the wrestlers.
Although that guy's pretty big, though.
The kid's also selling shit way more than anybody else in the crowd. He's back there, whoa, yeah! Everybody else is like, uh-huh.
Oldberg's like, yeah, man, I was in jail with this guy. You gotta meet him.
What's up with the dude in the fucking Shriner's hat over in the corner? Did you see that? I can't remember what the hell they're called now. Morocco Mole used to wear one.
A fez.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. That's right. It
Fez.
does.
Well, keep watching to the
Good
right.
day.
The camera, there he is. Oh, and it's gone.
I say good day.
He's wearing a fez or a fucking goddamn red Dixie cup.
Oh, I see him now. He's all the way on the right. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a Fez. He's a Shriner.
I'm paying attention to the crowd, not even watching the match now.
Right?
I was like, oh yeah, they are.
When
they
you
are
got
wrestling.
Shiner and Baby Wolverine, some
It's
dude with an awesome purple shirt, it's kind of hard to
Oh,
Now look at it.
all right.
That's right up there with the hat guy from ECW.
That and this awful camera work is making me nauseous. Like, oh my god, you guys, fucking sit still.
You know what they need?
Zoom in and out.
Is a chick that looks pretty good but smells really bad and always wears the same flannel. That's what they need.
For real, though. We should have watched Defiant.
And they even had a match with Simon, and we still chose this bullshit. I blame myself.
Why?
And me. We kind of...
Brain damage.
That's why.
Mojo was the only one that put in the vote for the Defiant.
Yeah,
So,
and-
really, we're both to blame.
And I only did that because I
He's the
thought
winner.
for sure that Whiz, once he knew that's the main event,
Yeah, I get it. I suck. I already admitted it.
boy.
No, listen, I'm equally at fault.
Yeah.
I can't
Although
believe
I'm
they're
sorry,
not
I'm
making
watching
something
shit.
of Barry Windham out there with that bright orange hat there in the audience.
Barry Windham.
Back to the crowd.
I'd be all about that. Be like, and Barry, how are you liking our power bottom wrestling?
And then right there on the left, MLW Booker Kevin Sullivan.
Oh shit! In the black and red shirt.
That's right. That's him.
Oh yeah.
All-star crowd.
Kind of like, it looks like retired referee Tim White.
And then right there next to the guy in the purple and the green on the right is Rey Mysterio Jr.'s kid. What the fuck's his name? Dominic.
Yep. Ain't the one with the blue hair is Sailor Moon.
That's a pretty convincing Hulk up. It was
Man, did you see the way
Someone
he
say
sprung up
that
from his
was
knees to his
just
chest?
incredible.
I see what you did there, Mojo. What the hell are you doing here? Aren't you on a 5-minute break?
That wasn't just incredible. That was just incredible.
Wait a minute. Well, fuck it.
Not to be confused with Justin Chisholm,
Different
which you would
promotion.
expect from Power Bottom Wrestling.
He
Power
landed
bottom.
just in Chisholm. Nothing else.
Hey,
just
that wasn't
Chisholm.
bad.
No.
Well, if there's
Well, you
one
could've
thing
all picked
these
up the
guys are
properly.
real good at is getting the hell out of the wrestling ring.
Just not for good, unfortunately.
Right. Because now this is going to happen.
That wasn't bad, actually.
Way better than The Undertaker would have done. He's going old school.
It's like, you know what Undertaker matches are good for? Holy shit. The camera's awful. Who's producing that shit?
Norm Whammer. Look at the duct tape holding up the sign. You ever see that shit before? I never noticed before, but it's duct taped onto the ring.
That's awesome.
It's fucking duct taped. Look at it.
Oh,
You ain't supposed to
dang,
know
right?
this. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, are you shitting me? It's only without. I counted to 3.
I can't
2.
stop looking at the duct tape. It's awesome. It's the best ever thing on wrestling.
How did it take me this long to focus in on that referee? Holy shit.
Have one of
Look at
those
that haircut.
see-through, small, like thin plastic tarps going over to the top of the mat.
Dude. He
Look at-
looks like a young Herman Munster.
My dad was Paul Orndorff. Oh, get off me.
Nice ref
get
bump,
off me.
faggot.
Get away.
Look at
My
how
head's
scared
too
he
big
looks.
for
He's
my
like, don't hurt
body."
me. Don't hurt me.
Yeah.
Did he just say wow?
1, 2.
You guys.
I'm slightly disabled. Excuse me. Oh, I can't count. I'm a referee.
That's fine. I'll cut all that out. Watch along. Damn
No,
it.
you won't. It's a fucking watch along. It's like a low key way of saying, "Okay, dude, move it on."
Oh,
No, I mean, it's my way of saying that. That's a little on the offensive side. I'm loving this.
oh, he just Nakamura.
I'm loving this.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm loving this more than I love a Mexican heaven joke.
Is that a Sears
I'm
poncho,
loving it.
a Mexican poncho, or American poncho? Oh, that's a championship
Poncho.
title. My fault.
Hey, what you doing about? Give me
Dude,
here.
this referee's the worst actor since fucking Keanu Reeves.
She was right on with the way that my video when the referee.
No, you give me belt, my belt.
See, look at him.
Stop
He's way
taking my belt.
overacting and shit. It's like he's like super drunk.
Yeah. Ring the bell, I can't see.
It's like, all I can
Stop it.
All I can
Ring
smell
the
are
bell.
farts. All I can smell are farts. Ring the bell.
Yeah, I need a poopy. I need a poopy. Ring the bell.
I can smell Norm from here. I can still smell Norm from here. It's awful.
Uh-oh. And here come the Dudley Boys and Bo Dallas. And Kerwin
Larry
White
the
again
cable
for
guy,
some
what's
reason.
he doing there?
Oh, shit.
Oh my God. It's Jerry, the local cable installer.
It's Terry, the plumbing guy. That's Mary, the maintenance man.
Jerry, the stable guy. He works on horse farms. What exactly is going on here? What are you gonna do, Kerwin? Is that Richard Holiday's brother?
Oh, we'll talk about Dick Holiday later.
Wiener Excursion?
Is that one of the Deaners with the hat backwards?
Cousin Jake Daner.
Yeah.
I feel like he won't be on
Oh
PBW
shit, now
very
I'm
long.
going. Did you guys see a match with Jake Diener and the Desi Hit Squad?
Nope.
Okay, fuck. That's on the new one then.
Oh no. I mean, it was there. I just didn't watch it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Yeah,
I watched that new one, and now I'm getting the two episodes mixed up.
In fact, I went to look at the match lineup on Impact, and I went Chris Jericho on him and said, "Fuck your ass."
Dude, I think they got one of those dudes was wearing a Suck Me shirt, like the dude from LAX wears.
Really?
Yeah. See it to the left? Yeah, right there. The dude in the black and
Holy
yellow.
shit. Lame. It's a white guy too. It's like he's no way affiliated with LAX. He's like,
Warm
"Yeah."
wiener.
He's like, yes, I am. I'm the one who muled them into the country.
See that one dude look like a blend of Dean Ambrose and Santino Marella.
Norm Waymer really is a giant bastard, isn't he? Do you see how fucking huge he
yeah,
was
he
in
is.
his fucking super bright blueberry shirt?
Guys, see ourselves a batch for July fireworks. It's
He
July
looked like
fireworks.
he ate one of
Power
Willy
Bone
Wonka's magic
Wrestling.
candies.
He was the stand-in after she ballooned up. Stunt fat.
Thick bed
Stunt
tan.
fat. Stunt slob.
Do either of you have the closed captions on?
No, I
No.
don't.
Oh,
If I turn them on now, it'll fucking freeze it up for a second, so I'm not going to.
Oh. There's just
Okay.
been some pretty funny shit. Oh! That's Sean Giannetti.
Yep. And there's Slurgan, and we gotta think of
Slurgan.
something hilarious to call this chick.
Oh!
There's
Yeah, and her
Ron
too.
Moxley.
Something up at Sunny.
Damn girl.
Candice LaHeroin.
I like that. That's thinking out of the box.
Meth.
Or in the box.
Meth Phoenix.
That's way better than mine, dude. You just like 25 more points than I scored. Meth Phoenix, damn. That's nearly impossible to beat.
Did you say death, Phoenix?
No.
Oh,
Meth.
Meth.
M-E-T-H.
Meth
that's
Phoenix.
so much better.
Isn't it great?
I didn't hear that.
He fucking killed me with that one.
Okay, now who are these other guys?
That's that is Ron Moxley and
Man,
I can't think of who the one dude reminds me of.
that one guy reminds me sort of like in between a Jonathan Grisham and what's that guy's name? ACH. Ak.
Oh, okay.
The octopus.
No, like his fucking the look of the dude, like the look on his face. It reminds me of somebody. I just can't fucking figure it out.
well, he kind of reminds me of Ghostface Killer.
You know that old ass dude just stumbled and fell down.
What the fuck
Oh
was that?
man, that still frame he
Ellsworth
did
Moxley
look like.
doing?
No, I think I'm dropping the Sean Giannetti because he looked a whole lot like David Lee Roth in that still frame they were doing.
Like I said, it's Iggy Lee Roth. Or David Lee Pop, whichever.
That one's better. That one made me laugh immediately. That's the better one. Red Wing Shoes, man. Here's your big chance, Mojo. Knock it out the park.
2122 North Reynolds Road in Toledo. Weekdays 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday 12 to 4 p.m. Call 419-531-1948. That's Red Wing Shoes in Toledo.
What's that web address? It's like,
And closed captioning.
RedWingShoes.com.
we decided to go in a different direction. Sorry, Mojo.
Closed captioning was covering it up.
Oh, okay. Oh, it probably was. Okay, we'll give you another audition later on in the show.
Because you know they got to go to a commercial break one more time at
Sure.
least.
Well, there'll be one more match and then a bunch of promos and then commercials. I think that's how it usually goes.
Yep.
Norm Waymer wouldn't have it any other way.
He wouldn't have it any other Waymer.
Like Norm's phone is open because he's got that delivery tracker for his pizza. He's glancing down at it. His fingers are getting all fidgety. Like, oh, okay, we're eating pepperoni, sausage, extra cheese.
He said, pepperoni. Sausage. Would you eat me? I'd eat you. I'd eat you so damn hard.
I wouldn't even taste me because I'd swallow me so fast. I wouldn't even chew.
It rubs the butter on the crust.
I want the everything crust. It's Santino Ambrose.
Santino Ambrose. Perfect.
Actually, it looks a little bit like damn it, I can't remember his name. The announcer dude. The one that was on Lucha Underground with Vampiro. Why can't I remember his name?
Matt Striker.
Matt Striker, there you go.
Matt Striker. That's it. I can't think of Josh Matthews too, and I'm like, that's not it.
Although
That's
they
dude from
also
Impact.
kind of look alike too, though.
Yeah, kinda.
And here is Cedric Alejandro.
Man, he must have heard you, because all of a sudden he's smiling. He's like, man, I like that better than my actual wrestling name.
This is AH on his trunks. He's like, nah, ACH was already taken, so I had to call it AH.
It's,
I just had to remove the C.
please welcome Asshole.
It's,
You know that's what AH stands for.
I'm like, oh man, I bet he's a heel.
Oh man, we got the same damn referee in here again.
It's Hendrix Alexander.
What the hell is that? RTR. I wonder what that means.
Rape, then rape again.
I thought you promised
then
not to
re-rape.
rape until the show's over.
Rapes the
Return to
raper.
raper.
Return to raper. If found. Return to raper.
If found, please return to raper. Who the fuck is calling me? Hold on a second. Hi, is this your rape victim? Oh, yes, that is my victim. I've been looking all over for her. Thank you. And here's your reward. I'm going to rape you too.
Return to raper.
Shit, they got it. It's okay, they're tagged. They're tagged. We'll get them later.
With
He had a
address.
1,000 holler reward, if you see what I did there. Okay. I'll cut that out. It's fine. All that's cut out. Big, huge empty space.
Yeah. Steve saying, look, we don't even warn people. Like, oh, this is for 18 and over. Nope. Surprise.
And we're going to start recording again in 3, 2, 1. Okay, here's Hedrick Alexander. I hear chirping birds in the background. That shit is peaceful as fuck.
Yep. I
It's
open up
not-
the window.
No, it's not your window. It's the crowd at this event.
Oh, no shit.
That's how quiet it is. I can hear the birds outside of the church.
Yeah. Because this match is, it's not drawing me in. Not sucking me in, man.
It's like I don't even want to make fun of it yet. It's just not doing anything for me.
Well, we just spent like 5 minutes on the names already.
Fair enough. It looks like a wrestling practice.
I thought he was going to go for a Canadian Destroyer, but no, he went for the Tarantula instead.
Tarantula. And like had to have a lot of help. I did
Didn't
this. I did this
didn't-
myself.
Didn't Mystical have a album called Tarantula or something?
Probably.
Or maybe a song. I can't remember. For some reason, I remember that being associated with Mystical. Or Mystical.
I love Mystical. That guy's fucking badass.
One of the only rappers I like, yeah.
He's like so angry all the time.
I think that's one of the things I like about him. What the fuck? Did he just throw rose petals in his face, or was that Dookie?
I thought it was chocolate cake, but he said, "What is this, roses?"
Oh!
So I think Cheese Man wins this round.
Oh no, it's dick petals!
How did he know that my secret weakness was rose petals? I'm allergic to them shits.
They look like rose petals, but they're actually genital warts.
Like, that's right. Now you need your E-pen, and you don't got one. EpiPen, I mean. I was thinking of a drug-using device.
E-pen, EpiPen.
Yeah, they're different things.
Yeah, I had to think about that. I was like, oh, wait, yeah, you're right. I forgot. An E-pen is a thing. Hey, you can't poke him in the eyes. I seen. Don't hit me. This fucking ref, and who shit themselves? Fucking stinks in here. Oh, god damn it, you smell it? Oh, I felt it come out. It's me.
He's the most ridiculously overacting referee I've ever seen.
Well, plus, like, just the shape of his head, the fucking haircut.
Yeah, his head's
He
way too
looks
big
like
for his
Kurgan.
body.
Dude, he looks like Kurgan.
He does. Ref Kurgan.
It's Kurgan.
It's like if Kurgan was a referee and was into dudes.
It's like they had to cover for him in the last match and disqualification because he can't count to 3. 1, 2.
I think you're doing
disqualification.
terrific.
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 Or amazing. Take a shot, Luke.
Hey, speaking of amazing and Luke and taking a shot in a way, Lucy's back around. I don't know if you heard about that, but
No,
I
I've been
want
on
to
the
get
Luke
with
for
it.
days.
I
know you
want to
do.
get with you.
I wanna touch you all over. Over and again.
Let me lick you up and down till you say stop.
Hell to the no.
Lucy is a straight up banger.
Whiz wants to take Lucy down under.
He wants to take Lucy back behind the middle school and get her pregnant.
Get her pregnant. Let's just say when I'm done with her, she's going to be Lucy, all right? If you see what I did there.
Whiz wants to take Lucy on a transcontinental project.
Well,
Got a transcontinental penis.
well, trans something for sure.
Consensual anus.
Consensual
Ow.
anus.
Oh, speaking of
Why she was laughing?
Cass XL and that other guy,
And that other guy.
at that
Real one.
this Northwestern wrestling event, Cass XL
Oh,
called
shit.
anybody out in the back, and Moxley came out,
Oh, no shit.
and
Did anybody else see that dude just jump up to the top rope from the fucking ring?
No.
Like, I mean, just went from
was it the cable
the
guy
ring
or
to
the
the top. Wrestling. Too bad this is a bullshit promotion. There's no replays, but yeah, he just sprung up to the because the one dude was up on the third or up on the top rope like he was gonna dive off or something. The other dude jumped up and landed feet on the fucking third rope.
Well, that's not easy to do.
No. It was the rapist. Go figure.
And then the camera guy completely missed the kip up because great job.
Yeah, the production is shit. Oh,
Suck.
Booker T is turned over in his grave that he's not in yet because he's still alive. And that's the third time he's gone for that and it's been blocked. Kicked him right in the jaw. There it is, finally. That'll give us a 3, right? 1, 2,
Hey,
3.
all right.
I did it! I did it! I counted 3. Look at the camera guy pointing at nothing. Yay!
Ring the motherfucking bell.
Ha! Homo! Homo right here! Homo! Ha! Look at camera! Ha! Keep looking at camera! Glad at the camera! Ha! He looked over at the camera like 3 times. Yep.
I'm the champion.
So, okay, so Circus of Pain. At first glance, I thought it said Cucks of Pain. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here?
Cucks of pain.
This is a wrestling match / sex meeting. Holy shit. Would you guys pick a camera?
Toledo, make some noise.
Chirp, chirp.
Let the fucking begin. We want fucking.
What a performance by Kendrick
And
Alexander.
July fireworks live in Toledo. Wow, they're gonna have fireworks like in the building? That sounds dangerous.
Well, it would be the most entertaining portion of the evening.
Norm's like, I can't draw the wrestling match. Maybe if we do fireworks.
I don't know if I said the ending of that, but it's a given that Moxley gave them both a DDT and beat Big Kaz.
No, I think I interrupted you, but yeah.
I'm not
shit.
cool with John Moxley giving them guys anything.
What the fuck is going on
Dave.
over here?
Oh, isn't this...
Oh, it's their version of the
That
oddities,
weird.
basically.
Yeah, and that one guy that plays 2 different wrestlers.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, he's the guy in the middle, but he's also a normal dude who dresses up like Hillbilly Jim, kind of, remember?
Yep. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what his damn name was. It was something ridiculous.
I would never know his name. You would be impressive as fuck if you remembered his name.
Stupid.
And I'm pretty sure that clown guy is Norm Weimer.
The dude with the fucking bad shirt is Morocco Mole.
Well, we identified everyone now.
One thing's for sure, they're all from Kentucky.
Oh,
Hi, Vic.
Shout out to Vic. If you could call that a shout out. More like shots fired at Vic.
get down!
Don't let him hit ya. Wait, is she not in there? She's not in the room.
Oh,
Oh,
Vic.
You totally missed a...
damn it, Vic. You just
Insult.
broke my heart.
That's okay. All that's
I
on
know
the watch
she had
along
awesome
until we eventually hear
intuition.
it.
Yeah. Now we're watching Contact Marty today to get pre-qualified commercials. Marty Bin, branch manager, NMLS number 134660.
My goodness.
Yeah, he's not even doing his own commercials anymore.
Yeah, he used to be in his commercials.
Dude, I'm gonna go,
He's
I'm
moving
gonna
on up.
Ralphie's.
I got somebody to do that shit for me now.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to Ralphie's, and if I don't get that exact fucking waitress, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, not only do I want that waitress, but when I order a Reuben, it better be just like the one in that picture, too, because then that shit looks good as fuck.
See, I'm
And
here for that waitress. That's my future wife.
Ralphie better be there, too, because I love a Christmas story.
What the fuck is going on
Oh,
here?
it's showing up! Oh my god!
It's actually Show Enough. He's dressed up like Show Enough. Even the glasses.
Motherfucking showing up!
And then there's Kevin Owens' dad and
You know what?
the Sandman.
I take it back. This was worth watching it just for this.
D-Ray 3000.
Oh. Showing up is going by the name D-Ray 3000. I must be, doesn't want to get sued.
Hop on
Show
Google
Enough.
By the
and
Last
look up a
Dragon
picture
people.
of Show Enough. SHONUFF. Just look it up. You'll laugh for 20 minutes. It's that guy. It's that guy.
Showing up!
Who's the master?
Showing up!
Who's the baddest? Okay, anyway.
Showing
He
up!
fucking looks just like that dude. It's great.
The ruler and the master. Show enough.
You've heard of 4 heads. I got a 6 head.
Skipped right over the 5. Fucking master.
Show Enough.
Show enough. Okay, we got like 2 minutes of Norm and I can't remember other dude talking.
Damn it, I don't remember.
Jerry. Geriatric.
Jerry Patrick.
Shit
Jerry
man
Patrick.
Sullivan.
Jerry
Shat
Patrick's
man
not good.
Jones.
Actually, that one's good too. Shat man.
Ray Orndorff. I kid you not.
The dude was actually
Ray Orndorff.
the dude was actually like 36. The dude was actually 36 when he started, but Norm ate his life force, and now he's like 70.
Ate his life force. Like, I'm 27 years old.
I'm not fed on fruit, I'm fed on souls. All those souls, and I can't eat a personality.
He the clowns.
But if you could, I'd deep fry it first.
And butter. Everything's better
The
with
cheater malice. Cheater for the first time in history.
I like to dip my hands in hot sauce before I chew my fingernails.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
Our wrestling?
All right, that's it.
Neat
That's how
bitch.
it ends, and just me dying.
That's it for Powerbomb Wrestling, everybody.
Power Bottom Wrestling has concluded.
We're gonna take a little time out to let Cheez Man catch his breath after my last joke.
Oh, fuck.
Call it a watch along, folks.
Like I said, I wasn't sure if we were going to talk any wrestling or not. Because all I
Oh
watched
my
was NXT.
god! We didn't talk wrestling.
No, well, I ain't really watching it.
We just riffed over the fucking
Yeah, we
watch
didn't
along
talk.
and didn't talk about the shows. Damn. I guess I really needed that dab because I was already too stoned to remember to talk about wrestling. So it's a good thing I'm like double baked now. That's good. Cool.
So if it wasn't for the watch along, nothing about this would be wrestling's high marks. It'd just be the high marks.
All right, let's see what Mojo's got to say about Raw and Impact.
Are you ready?
He made Raw Impact.
Let's
Are you ready?
let's hear what Mojo's got to say about Raw Impact. It's such good shit.
So I'm only going to mention the parts that I thought were worth mentioning. Alexa and Nikki bit was Bliss says Bailey is not the hugger she pretends to be. What you say, shut up, Renee. After Renee says, did she just call Bailey a hooker?
What?
Corey goes, a hugger. She called her a hugger.
Jesus.
Thanks for participating, Renee.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
So that was just something with the bad announcing and everything. Not
Which
even
is
a
easy
really
enough.
wrestling type note.
Hooker.
You hear that? He watched Raw, and the note he took was about an announcing fuck up.
Yeah.
And then
She
no
said,
matches. Get this, no matches till the very end of the first hour going into the second hour.
Jesus.
oh, I'm so glad I'm not watching it.
I swear they do it on purpose. They're trying to lose viewers. I don't know why. I haven't figured that part out yet, but they're doing this on purpose.
Ricochet lands his finisher, but across Cesaro. And Cesaro needed help to the back of the ramp.
To the locker room, but supposedly he's not injured at all, I guess.
Yeah, he's all right from what I've heard, too. And he will not miss any time.
He's probably hurt, and Vince is like, "Ah, Derek, get out there.
Get out there, you pussy!
You know that tape you've had on your shoulder for 3 years? Well, now you're going to have some on your knee."
Move it down!
So, of course, we all know
Relocating your tape.
what the best part of Raw was for about a good month now.
The Firefly Funhouse?
Oh, yeah. So this week, Bray's hands tell him he's 80s comedian Gallagher. In Rambling Rabbit, he was a
He
watermelon.
was the watermelon. That is correct.
Yowie wowie! Funhouse's sponsor this week, Rambling Rabbit Death Spread. Oh, I mean, sorry, Rambling Rabbit Bohemian Breakfast Spread.
Yeah, he smashed Rambling Rabbit and a bunch of, like, shit squirted out of it, and then he had, like, a jar of it, and it was a product.
Brought to you by Yowie Wowie Company.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. I'm loving this shit. It's the most fucked up shit on wrestling in a long time.
In prison.
Instead
he'll
of,
be the
like-
rabbit.
In prison, he'll be the spread.
Bat signal or something spinning around like the old Batman show. They have a pentagram.
That's awesome.
You should go and check those out, man. All of them. They're only like 2 minutes long each, and it's the best 2 minutes of every episode that they've aired so far.
Okay, so I'll quickly go over my impact notes. But first I want to make sure Cheez is okay and he's
I'm just going to cough over your impact notes. Yeah, I'm good.
The
Good.
Cheese Man is not dead.
Alright, Cheez Man is safe. I can proceed.
Cheese man.
It's evidently a good week for the North where they get help from Moose to best the ECW originals.
Do you think that's coincidence that, you know, the Canadian, the North, and then Moose?
Wow, I hadn't thought about it, but maybe they did, and maybe that's not coincidence.
And then after the match, Blobby Dreamer comes out to help with the Moose problem. That's right, Blobby Dreamer.
That's it too. Maybe it's not the Canadian, or maybe it's not like the North thing. Maybe it's like Canadian, boring, Moose.
What's moose stuff? Not really anything.
Yeah. Stuff to bitch about.
Well, I can stand over here and drink out of this lake, or I can stand 2 steps over and drink out of this lake.
I can throw a shitty spear and everything in between.
I could put on a sloppy wrestling match, or I can make viewers change the channel, and everything in between.
That's not much. That's like the same thing.
Hate that guy. If you haven't figured it out.
Are we talking about Father James Mitchell still?
No, we're talking about Moose. Father James Mitchell's alright. I just don't like his segments he's in.
I loved him in the olden days.
He's part of that ECW and MLW.
Right.
But he has a little bit of Havoc, Out Loose.
Oh, God. That's right. I remember looking these matches up and I was like, I am not watching this.
Get away!
So Madison beats Grace, who evidently gets distracted by Kira's new blue hair tips.
I knew that was going to happen because they had Kira Hogan on commentary and they put it in the match description.
Yeah, that's like a dead giveaway. This
Dead
bitch will get
giveaway. And I was
involved.
like, I ain't watching that because I don't want to watch fucking Jordan Grace lose for some bullshit reason. And guess what happened?
Bullshit.
I can almost predict this shit by looking at what the fight is on this particular company. Hey, how about Killer Cross against the Sandman? I'm going to guess what happened. I'm going to guess that the Sandman came out and hit Cross with his stick a few times, but then Cross kicked his ass and won in a reasonably timely manner because the Sandman can't hardly move.
With the cross jacket choke.
There you go.
Damn, you guys know your MLW.
See?
That's exactly what
That's
happened.
not MLW,
He
it's
got
Impact.
tired.
Impact.
He's literally just looked at him. He's like, "Are you done hitting me with that damn stick?"
Oh my God.
And
see?
then just
I don't have to watch
immediately
it.
choked him out after that.
I don't have to watch it.
Yep.
Oh my God.
You guys called
I'm
it
actually kind of proud of
exactly.
myself right now. I didn't get the choke part. That was Cheez Man, and he did wrap up that package nicely with that bow. But I knew as soon as I read it, I was like, well, first of all, I've seen the Sandman recently. He's not going to do anything. So
Right.
it was over.
Yeah, I thought it was apropos that Cross put the Sandman to sleep.
That's funny.
Yes.
Well,
Nice.
it's like I want to give you a 5-minute break, but you have to do the rest of this recap. So credit
Almost
5 minutes
done.
on a
Don't worry
future
about
episode.
it. Almost done. Okay. Elgin beats the Mac,
Aw, see?
Surprise.
and then Swan has to save the Mac just to be attacked by Taya's wife, Joni.
I guess we're going to stick with that, so that's fine. Okay.
Elgin hits Joni with a German Scheiße bomb.
That's crazy because Rich can usually handle his bitches. I'm surprised Joni got the best of him.
And then Elgin ends up power bombing the Mac to the post outside the ring.
Oh, that sounds shitty.
And needless to say, that was the end of that Impact Cross.
Okay.
The end of the Mac. The end of the Mac.
Yeah.
Somebody call the ambulance.
The amber lamps.
'Cause that's all she wrote.
All right, now I'm pretty sure we all watched MLW, or at least Cheez Man attempted it, so
Yes.
let's do that shit. It's only a few matches, it won't take long. Cotto Brazil's return versus Richard Holiday.
Or
Dick
as I
Holiday.
call him, Dick Vacation or Dick Holiday.
Or Cock Sabbatical.
Cock sabbatical, that was my favorite one.
The only note I got is is Richard Holiday hits Cotto Brazil with a lariat from hell and Cotto lands on his head. Didn't seem like it was on purpose.
Not much, or not a very long return.
And then, right, exactly. And then a gut wrench power bomb that literally knocks the snot out of him. He's got snot hanging out of his nose after it, and he gets fucking pinned for the 1, 2, 3.
Welcome back, Kodo.
Yep. So, we'll see you in a couple months, buddy.
With Kofi being champion, Kodo is more of a Kofi than Kofi.
It literally knocked the snot out his nose. It was like, oh. Okay. Ace Austin versus Airwolf. Airwolf's music is literally a rip-off of Airwolf.
What's that?
Like, if you've ever watched Airwolf, that's what the music sounds like. Even the music
Yes.
it's like, how are they using that name and not getting sued to shit?
And then you got Heart's Magic Man.
Right?
So we basically got an 80s nostalgia match.
So I like Ace Austin, but this match uncharacteristically kind of sucked. And they blew the finisher really bad, and I couldn't even tell what it was, and they just said, fuck it, let's just go home.
So did Ace pull out the win, I'm guessing?
No.
No.
What?
They're
Airwolf
really
won
pushing
on literally
Airwolf
a
because
totally
of-
botched finisher. They blew a move and just said, fuck it, let's be done. So I'm wondering if one of them's hurt or something because it was stupid.
Yeah, because Ace Austin was still undefeated, wasn't he?
Yeah, not anymore, buddy.
It's a fucking Airwolf.
Yep.
Of all. Yeah.
And it wasn't even a good
Well,
match like
Airwolf,
worthy
yeah.
of that. If he was undefeated, that was a terrible match to not be undefeated after. Anyway, I usually
one of the
really like Ace Austin matches, but
Bros.
that one sucked. And then, of course, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I would say it's a shame I missed it.
Right. And the main event was really good, though. MJF versus Davey Boy Smith Jr.
Bulldog Jr.
Sure. Arya Blake is back,
Whatever you
but
say.
she's not a redhead anymore, so I'm like, no thanks.
Yeah, because she came out with when
MJF
Dick Holiday came out.
or whoever. Yeah.
Yeah, she was at the top of the ramp when Dick
Oh,
Holiday
sure.
came out earlier in the show.
Right. No notes besides the finisher. Anybody got notes on that one?
Let's see. So Bulldog Jr. beat MJF after Kingdom Hearts came out to even things up on the outside.
Yeah, it was a real good match. It did kind of crumble apart once everyone was involved and it became a clusterfuck, but it did have a finish with Davey Boy picking up the win after the running power slam. But yeah, dude, everybody came out. Everybody was involved. It was, yeah.
And
MJF
then
lost.
for no reason, in the back Contra beats up a bunch of random cruiserweights and then sets the camera guy on fire.
All that happened. All that happened.
Sets the camera guy on fire. That's great.
We're out of...
And
We're
we're
on fire!
actually, I believe he said, "What the fuck?" And that was the end of the broadcast.
We're out of water.
NXT time. I love to say that.
Tea
NXT
time.
Yeah. That's.
I didn't even write.
Pinkies up, motherfuckers. It's NXT time.
Oh, here's my note. Hey, Impact, fuck your ass. Thank you, Chris Jericho. But I think I already said that earlier.
I think so, too.
Okay. The H Women versus LeRae and Shirai, because that's a team that should be a team. Io Shirai continues to not be graceful, and I'm not going to be on her team anytime soon, I'm sure of it.
No, like, you are not impressing me.
She continues to not impress, and I'm not being a hater. She sucks. She's not a good wrestler.
I'm hearing that she's going to be turned heel.
Yeah, I heard that too.
She got to turn on Candace.
I don't know if it's on Candace, but that'd be a good way to. Maybe that's why they're a
It
team.
makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit. All right. This match ends in a double count-out clusterfuck, during which Io Shirai was kind of allowed to beat the shit out of Shayna Baszler again, man. It kind of sucks. Why are they letting her be beating on Shayna like that?
Maybe it's all part of that out-healing the biggest heel you got.
Okay.
I'd be pissed if they give her another shot at the title. I'm like, stop it.
Right. All right. Up next, we get Drew Gulak versus Kushida McFly in a submission match. No pinfalls. You can only win by submission.
Yeah.
If I remember right, this actually seemed like it was actually over pretty quick.
Yeah, I don't know. It was about 8 minutes. It wasn't a super long match.
Compared to that last one they had.
It was all right. It was like a good wrestling match. Kushida picks up the win with the hoverboard lock. It's a fucking key lock.
Yeah, stop.
Unlike that last one.
It's a key lock. Just call it a key lock. Io and
Hit them with the copyright infringement.
Shayna will have a steel cage match in 2 weeks. It might be a title shot. I didn't pay attention. I'm sure it is. It's on TV, though, so maybe not. At least, hopefully, it's the blow-off. I want to be done with these two.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
shit.
fucked up face Shayna?
Io
Yeah.
Shirai.
Again?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. But we don't know if it's for a title shot or not.
in 2 weeks.
So, yeah. Hopefully it's not for a title shot, or maybe it is, and, Io loses again, and they can stop it with that.
Right.
And then she can turn on Candace or something. They can go have their own thing, and then Mia Yim can make her play at the title.
Wrestling? You want to talk wrestling?
Sure. Because up next was Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Roddy versus Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch.
Bobby's injured again, isn't he?
Roddy telling you to keep your pets spayed and neutered.
This match is a time filler, man. They didn't do shit. And then,
I mean,
oh goody, here comes fucking Jackson Riker, who beats up all the security guys. I'm like, okay, I'm glad he's out here. The distraction allows Danny Burch to pin Kyle O'Reilly with a roll-up, and you know ain't nobody getting out of a roll-up, so
yes.
that's how that match ends. The fuck was Jackson Riker doing out there?
I've seen clips on Twitter and shit of the 24/7 title. I literally think every single pin has come from a roll-up.
Right.
Every one.
Stop it already.
Like R-Truth got pinned by Jinder Mahal with a surprise roll-up, and then while Jinder was celebrating, Truth rolled him up and got the belt right back and took off. Like, what the fuck?
Why not roll up behind a motherfucker, grab around his neck, reverse DDT, and then pin him or something?
Right.
Same
Assholes.
stupid roll up every match and every skit and everything. It's always a roll up. Every company does it.
I mean, they're funny. It's just annoying that it keeps doing that shit.
It's to the point where we now refer to the roll up as the most powerful move in wrestling today.
Yeah.
It's the best move there is, the best move there was, and the best move there ever will be.
You heard the man.
Stunning. I'm trying to see if I can find any news about Bobby Fish's injury.
Oh, I did hear that too, that all of a sudden that he was okay in the new tapings. Like, he wrestled in one of the new tapings.
Are you watching NXT spoilers, man? That's not good, dude.
No, I was just trying to find out about his injury because I know he
Mojo.
came out. Yeah,
No,
he came out
I
with a
saw
sling.
that because of somebody had asked that on Twitter
Oh, okay.
and everything, and somebody had answered with, no, Bobby was wrestling on the tapings. That's what they said.
Okay, good. Yeah, because he came out with his arm in the sling when Cole was celebrating after he won, and then he wasn't in there with O'Reilly or with Riley.
Yeah, it was Roddy.
Yeah. So.
Twice it's wrong, bitch.
It was O'Reilly. All right. Okay. So that's everything, right?
I believe so.
Done. Shout outs! Do you want to start with our Facebook shout outs?
Sure.
Okay, here we go.
Terrific.
All right. I do have kind of a YouTube shout out because I uploaded the most recent edition of Bitching with Burbs, and I got a comment on that video from someone named Silver Serpent, so I wanted to give them a shout out.
Silver Serpent.
They commented, let me see what the quote was. Let me just check real quick. It was, Burbs! So whoever Silver Serpent is, I would like to give them a shout out. He sounds like a nice guy. I'm sure he's a all right fellow.
Yep.
Do we got anything on the gram?
Funko Romic started following us.
Hey, I thank you.
Donji Duran started following us.
Appreciate that follow.
And that's it for the gram.
All right.
Regulators!
Mount?
Something.
Yeah. That.
Man, we were on top of that.
Indeed. Well, let's kick this shit off, of course, with Stephen Millen!
It's Stephen Milan.
Hey, we were on that.
And then, of course, we already said something about him, but again, it's your boy, Babs!
Yeah, he's been making some appearances on Suplex City Limits recently. I'm loving it. So good to have you back, buddy.
Enjoy
It
hearing
all started with Rastafari Ryan.
Rastafarian.
Indeed.
Check that shit out.
Easy for you to say.
And shout out to Vic at Psycho Psychic.
Oh, yeah. The lovely Vic.
We love us some Vic.
Hard not
My
to.
God.
Love me some Vic.
I want more Vic.
Yeah.
Give me more.
All the Vic I can take.
Can I have more Vic, please? I already ate all my Vic.
Oh.
And a big old bowl of Vicks.
Oh.
How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your Vic?
Ruh-roh.
And then THT Wrestling with Boxman and Shaheen.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, when we mention that, we have to mention Nuclear Heat Graphics.
Nuclear indeed. And you also have to mention another thing.
Yeah, the
Hollywood Hangout.
Hollywood Hangout. There we go. God damn it, come on.
With Boxman and Anthony. And I guess sometimes even Bobby Anthem joins him, you said?
Yep. And Bobby pops in every now and then.
I'll skip those episodes. Just kidding. We love you. Bobby Anthem!
Did you ever know that you're my hero?
Yeah, so might as well segue into that. Bobby
Yeah.
Anthem, and Bobby Blades,
That's exactly right. That's a segue.
in Human Experience. Check those two guys out. Bobby's actually might be coming out with a new show. I think he is.
Yeah, I
but,
thought that was happening tonight, and we were all like worried about competing with him, and we were just gonna let him have the night. Even like, no,
Yeah.
why bother us doing it? Everyone's gonna be listening to him because he's got the voice.
You know, which
He makes my pussy wet, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm a dude.
you know,
He used to say that was the end of Whiz's drawers.
But there's like some genuine moisture down there. It's like, it's very real.
yeah. If y'all haven't heard it, go check it out. The first episode was fucking awesome. And then Wrestling Soup, of course, with Mish, Joey, and John.
Oh yeah, extra noodles, oyster crackers, enjoy.
All that shit. Side salad.
Maybe even a dab of hot sauce or a cat whining in the background.
The sauce!
Oh wait, no, that's my house.
Oh no, that's at Mish's house too. Don't forget Mish Asian. That's dinner. Then the Don Tony Kevin Castle show.
DTKC.
Aren't those the guys that have their names on all the signs out in the audiences for the wrestling shows?
It is. It's them guys, and
They even have people cosplaying them as them.
they have T-shirts too. It's also a lot of T-shirts. Well, I got my Don Tony
man.
guy and shit like that.
You know, no, legit. Like a couple of the listeners, Pierce and his old lady. I can't remember her damn name.
Her damn name, whatever her stupid fucking name is.
Damn!
They cosplayed her as Kevin Castle and Don Tony, and it was fucking great. They did an awesome job. It was hilarious. And don't forget to get in the motherfucking corner.
Oh,
Get out the corner!
it's
My
nasty in
dog,
that
baby.
corner. It's nasty. It's
Yeah,
yuck
dog.
nasty.
Dog Baby and the other dude.
Yep!
That's where I go for all my horse porn information. They are up to date.
Indeed.
If you
They
need
also love
to,
themselves some Mojo.
if you need to know about a man with multiple penises, these are your guys.
And they have the best of your fart cakes.
If you want to do a watch along to a woman farting on a chocolate cake, these are your boys.
Yeah, this is
This
the
is the
stop
show for
you.
you. Yes, exactly.
horse porn, all that shit.
Tune in.
Oh no!
Tune in.
Fucking great.
Oh no!
They're on a bit of a hiatus right now.
It's right here now. Right here where they should be. The spotlight should be on me.
Oh no!
I would listen and watch more often, but I get chafing
Chafing.
because I touch myself too often.
Then it turns into a scab, and that shit takes forever to heal.
Right? And then I have to like explain it to people.
Oh no!
Yeah. Why are you bleeding? Because I got a boner and my scab came off.
Oh no!
Why did you come to a strip club?
I like punishment. What can I say?
I'm a masochist. Okay, well that might be their longest ever shout out on the show. We love you, Yuck and Dogga.
Yeah, for real. Love y'all. And then next we got Suplex City Limits.
Suplex City Limits.
Check those guys out. Much love to our brothers in smoke.
Our stony friends who have cornered the market on the burbs, and boy, is that an advantage.
Advantage Suplex City Limits.
Indeed. Well played, sir.
And then the WNC Super Party.
Super Party.
Oh shit, the remix.
Super Party. Super Party. Super Party.
Papa Dave and Johnny Florida and Michael Corbin and who am I forgetting?
Artist formerly known as Mike.
I know, Sensible Sam's been coming on.
Luke was on an episode the other night.
No.
Did you say
The main point is-
Sensible Sam and Luke?
Yeah, Luke
Don't
was
they do a
on
show together?
the last episode.
Yeah. Don't those two get
Yeah.
enough of each other on their own show? You know, the Transcontinental Project?
Oh, that's what it's called. I remember that now because it's my shit.
Yeah,
It's my
Sensible
weekly
Sam and Luke
jam.
Birch.
It's my must listen. It's my two favorite people. With a wink and a nod to Papa Dave. Wink, wink, nod, nod. If you could see me right now, I'm a winking and a nodding.
Hey, you need to cut that out. It's freaking me out.
Abe Winkin.
So yes, check out the Transcontinental Project with Luke and
Yes.
Sam.
Every Tuesday night at 10:15 Eastern Standard Time.
I'm gonna have to find a spot in this shout out to play Sam's song.
Them call me freaky, but I don't care. Me love me man anytime, anywhere. Give me pon the bed, pon the dress up on the chair. Give it to me now in the middle of the square.
And there it
You
was.
can do that. Yep.
That's what you call an edit point, ladies and gentlemen. The magic of production.
Yep. And don't forget to check out Jason Solomon, Solomon Monster Sounds Off.
Oh, that little show.
Yeah, that poor guy. He needs all the support he can get. He should start up a Patreon or something. Get him. Industry giant. He's got a Patreon, all right. Anyway, okay.
Alright, moving on. Last but not least, motherfucking Spade.
Oh. Hey, didn't he put some shit out now? You can actually listen to MS Spade. Isn't that a thing that happened?
Yeah, you can go on
Yeah, I
Bandcamp.
think something like on SoundCloud or some shit.
Maybe it was some. I think it might have been Bandcamp. I'm not sure. I
I think it is
shared it on
Bandcamp.
fucking Twitter. Go onto our Twitter and look back at our tweets. You'll find it.
I think it's called the Rock and Rye E EP.
Well, yeah, so that was his older one. He's coming out with a different one. And this new one's going to be Cotton Candy. These are all Faygo flavors for those of you who aren't
Oh,
familiar
I
with
see what
Faygo.
he's doing there. Ah,
Yeah.
nice. I want cotton candy Faygo now, thanks.
He's trying to get that fucking sponsorship.
Hey, man, that ain't the worst idea that I ever heard.
And that concludes the fucking shoutouts.
I mean, if you can get sponsored by a major soda manufacturer like Faygo, okay. I should have just left it, and that's the end of shoutouts, but I had to say something else, didn't I?
episode 62 of Wrestling's High Marks is just about cashed. I've been your host, Mascarpone Cheese Man, joined along with
Mojito Apple Gelato. Smoke on this, Holmes.
And I'm a confused and beflustered Whiz Willoughby. Make sure to check us out on Facebook. That's facebook.com/thehighmarks, or on Twitter. That's twitter.com/thehighmarks. Or you can get us on the gram. That's instagram.com/ you guessed it, the Highmarks. You can also check us out at anchor.fm/ what the fuck was it again? The Highmarks, and get the audio-only version of the show. You can listen to us on Podcoin and get paid cash money, well, gift card money to listen to us. Or, you know what? Just hit play, leave it playing on your phone, and go do some other shit, and still make the money and get us the credit. We don't care.
Yep. And we don't get anything for the credit, but it makes us feel good.
Right. So I'm just going to go ahead and assume that I can find another clip that I like from Dimitri Martin. So we're going to have him take us out again this week. And if there is nothing else, gentlemen.
Coming at you with a shotgun.
No.
No.
Take us out, Dimitri.
Please.
I think they should have positive uses for blow darts too. Like, if you have to get your kid vaccinated, you know, you go to the pediatrician and they're like, do you want regular or blow dart for these shots? Oh, blow dart, that sounds kind of interesting. Yeah, that sounds great. Then the kid's just like sitting on that table, you know? Doctor just pops in. Ah! Sweetie, you're done. That's it. You got your vaccination. It's all done.
Ignorant! Change it!
We
I was
are-
doing some manscaping, sorry.
Ignorant! Change it!
I'm not in excess of 300.
Fucker. Ignorant! Change it!
A nice glass of semen will quench my thirst.
Ignorant! Change it!
Bitches can clean my dishes.
Ignorant! Change it!
Additional high marks,
Ignorant! Change it!
and use it on my balls. I have to use it on my balls.
Ignorant! Change it!
It's called comedy. I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't do it well.
Yeah, leave me
Fucking
alone.
embarrassing.
These fucking
Change
guys
it.
asked me to try to be funny, and look. I was going to read stats like fucking Johnny Florida, but no. Say funny stuff, these assholes say.
Ignorant! Change it!
You can even manscape your balls, you son of a bitch.
Manscaped balls, motherfucker.
Look at how hairless my penis is.
Feel how smooth it is, motherfucker.
I don't have any goddamn hair on my son of a bitchin' balls.
Taste that smooth, corny cock, motherfucker.
That smooth, corny cock. All right. Well, I hope the people in the Mixler are appreciating this so far. Because it's not making the main show.
Ignorant! Change it!
Super party. 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 Super party.
I was just about to say, all right, we can fuck around in the chat now.
Yeah, it's like I can't wait to get in the chat and fuck around, but I'm like, damn it, there's still work to do. The stupid show. Let's hurry up and get the stupid show done, and then we can do the fun part. The show sucks. Fuck wrestling's high marks. Why are you people listening to this?
Fucking shit sucks.